slice through messy bugs, outdated tech. Remember CSS dinner. If you have ever played CSS dinner, you know it's simple, addictive, but stuck in the past. It's running simple on jQuery. My version, it runs on Next.js 14 because it is light, fast, and SEO friendly. It works on React for UI updates without full page reviews. I added React Toastify and Stack query for managing level, data fetching, and caching. Basically, cloning old but well-structured educational projects is one of the best ways to learn. CSS Dinner is a browser-based game that was built in 2016. It's a library just like React. You don't need to understand the language. At that time, jQuery was the most popular library. No modern tools like React E6, so developers use jQuery to make games. In 2025, the answer is no because we skip jQuery. We use plain.js because and then it slows down loading, especially on mobile. Not Reactive doesn't support modern state. Today frameworks offer built-in state management, virtual DOM, built-in routing. First thing I analyzed the old game's files. Let's come to my version. So I started with breaking down the components. I split the logic into pages, components, levels.json file, divided my layout into left and right column, through which I passed the states to the journals. Instead of hard coding game levels, I created the fetch level function. Then I am fetching it from my public folder solution editor, which I customized on my own. So when the user click on the toggle solution button, the correct answer highlights from there. Table size based on the content. So where I am using the table ref, get a separate file like providers.jsx. So let's come to the main topic. So this is the first error we are facing. This is basically no level data available. It means we are fetching it, but it is showing us no level data available. It means the levels we are fetching from our API, either our levels.json file, its data is not rendering here. Let's debug it why. Basically, this error means that the function you are importing from this file is either doesn't exist in the file you are importing from or not importing it correctly. So let's debug it step by step. So let's go to the level menu.jsx file. Here it is. So first check. Yes, we are importing it, and yes, it is available here, exporting it correctly. Now let's check our third condition. We are importing it correctly or not. So the issue is here. We are importing it incorrectly. The correct syntax of importing fetch levels function is this. Otherwise, if we don't add it in brackets, it gives us undefined. So always use brackets let's check this out. Let's save it. Let's go to our file. Yeah, so our issue is solved. If you don't add brackets here and then import it, without it you always faced this error. These are the main 3 conditions you always check when you face this type of error. So let's go to our second error. Let's check it what it is. Okay, it is giving us this error in the console. Each child in a list should have a unique key prop. A level.menu file in line 39. Let's check it. Yeah, okay. This error means that inside our level menu component, first check we are rendering a list of elements. So basically when we use map, the key helps React efficiently update and retrieve components. So the missing part is always use key prop here, level.id. So it is must to add an identifier, unique identifier. So we added a key unique prop id. Let's check our issue is solved or not. So yeah, our issue got resolved. When I first started my development journey, I ran into a ton of frustrating errors, and the hardest part was not just solving them, it was finding the right solution. Tutorials were too generic, Stack Overflow answers were often incomplete or outdated, and some issues, they didn't even have a proper fix online. That's exactly why I created this channel. Whether you are a beginner or a mid-level developer, this is the place where you will get direct, real-world solutions, no fluff, no time wasted. I will walk you through the actual errors, how I solved them, and how you can too. So next time you are stuck, remember the name DebuggingNinja, your shortcut to cleaner, smarter debugging. If you are a student here, your learning kit probably looks like this: a PDF from some old bootcamp, YouTube tutorials with examples that have nothing to do with your life, outdated tools that work if you have a high-end laptop and stable internet, which, let's be honest, is rare. It's like trying to learn how to swim but in an empty pool. A few months ago, I stumbled upon an old browser game called CSS Dinner. It teaches CSS selectors through fun, interactive puzzles, plates, forks and table settings instead of dry code snippets. It was brilliant. I thought if I had this back when I started, I wouldn't have spent months struggling with selectors. But there were problems, built-in jQuery slow and outdated, so we solved the jQuery issues in our latest Next.js 14 version. So this is the walkthrough of my CSS tutorial. If you like my video, comment, share and subscribe my channel DebuggingNinja.